Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome back to the game room. Today's gonna be a little bit different because we're playing with not Legos. So this is the Hot Wheels version. So Mattel has made some stuff with the brick shop, and they've got a Cadillac on there, specifically the project GTP Hypercar, which we've actually got in a couple of the games that we're playing right now. And because I have literally hundreds of Lego sets, I thought, why not? We gotta give this thing a try. I do have the instructions pulled up and we are going to go through them so you guys will be able to see exactly what I see and when I see it. Here's the problem though. I've never recorded a Lego video before with my face on it, so I don't really know what I'm doing. And I know this isn't Lego, so I'd figure that out. But yeah, we're gonna do this together. I'm not sure choosing a hard surface like this was the best idea, but we'll figure that out. There's tape on it. Ugh. Come on. All right, we got the tools for the job. Shouty outy, I fix it. I've got a bunch of their stuff and it works great. This is actually the tool I use for putting stickers on my Lego sets. So I thought it would be absolutely hilarious for this one job. Come on, there we go. And yeah, I did get my brick separator. I thought that would be hilarious. Guess we're doing an unboxing, huh? I saw this at Walmart the other day and I was like, man, that is interesting. So I've watched a couple, oh, that's so cool. We're gonna set this up here for now. Set it up there for now. There we go. I watch a couple Lego YouTube channels and really enjoy them. Actually, Old Mountain Bricks is a guy that I was in college with. We were actually on the drum line at Appalachian State together. It was a lot of fun. All right, let's figure out what we got here. Alrighty, so in there we've got 5 numbered bags. I'm gonna put all but one down there. These bags are super thick, way thicker than the Lego bags. So there is a reason we've got the instructions pulled up on the computer. It is so much easier to manage, but there's some pretty cool stuff in here. It's a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. 200 pieces didn't seem too much. Hopefully there's no stickers. God, stickers stink. I think one of the things with these Lego, or the Hot Wheels version is there's no stickers. Fingers crossed. So then, let's get to building. So I can tell you right off the bat, there's a couple things that I don't like. One of the things that is very, maybe not rare, but you don't see it a lot in Legos is putting pieces on top of pieces. Look here. You put pieces on top of other pieces like this. I actually have I think it's like a Chinese, it's a knockoff Lego set. There's a Farmer Cop got it for me, which I'm very appreciative of. It was a very cool set. However, it had a lot of building techniques that are a bit illegal, and it made it very difficult to build. It also came in like 3 bags, and it was like 400 pieces. So that was quite difficult. So here we are after one full set. Not terrible, not bad. The pieces are like, I don't know if you can hear that. They almost seem like really, it's an interesting plastic they're using. It doesn't feel anything like a Lego set. Even the brick separators are, and now I'm a big fan of Lego, so I'm probably going to be biased because there's something that I'm used to here. But with these, this feels, I'll be honest, it feels like a toy, whereas this kind of feels like a model piece. But again, I've been so used to the way the Lego feels my whole life that something new is a little bit interesting and different. But I like this. There was something else that I noticed as well. In the instructions, it actually has little bits and bobs like telling you about the design. Look at this. It says, our designers developed original molds to create the fender vents Cadillac is known for. How neat is that? That's another thing as well, is like these, as far as I'm aware, these are designed as like buildable models, not a Lego set where they take from all the pieces they already have and then, you know, see if they can build the thing. These are actually like made to be this, which is interesting. It's a very different way of doing it, and I think that's why I'm like very interested in it. It's not just, you know, Lego pieces. These are a little bit different. Still very similar, but a little different. Definitely sound different. They're sturdy though, man. This thing ain't coming apart. Now time for bags 2 and 3. I try not to use scissors on camera, but like these bags are thick. So this is one of the pieces that I'm talking about when I'm talking about, come on. You know, you wanna, this stupid camera. Would you just look at it already? I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. I wonder if I could tap it. That would zoom in on there. Nope, it's not working. Anyway, these are the pieces that I'm talking about where it makes you want to push down on them, whereas Legos usually it's snapping up onto something. So I just decided to build this the way that I thought I should, and that'd be good. I've also found my first inconsistency when it comes to tolerances. I don't know what's going on with these pieces, but the tolerance is real rough. Anyway, back to it. I got another one interesting for you guys. So there's a piece, and I might actually be able to show it. I think I figured out how to zoom in the camera. Yeah, there you go. So this guy right here, for some reason, sometimes they go on straight and sometimes they don't. As you can see, I've kind of got them on there fairly good, but not completely perfect the way that I want to. But on Lego, they stink too. And so I think this is just this is the way that it is. Every time I use these, at least at a Lego set, I have to put these bits on top of them. Just make the mold like that. So here's a cool piece. This guy right here. So it is a 3 wide. It's in an L shape. I don't know what you're supposed to call these. They're little bricks. But look, it is half red, and then it's black on the top and the bottom. This is perfect for the taillights that I'm building right now. However, I think getting them actually on here is going to be a completely other issue. Come on. Well, I'm not going to say anything. That was definitely my fault. I was pushing on the wrong end. There's actually a little bit more of an overhang on here than I was expecting there to be. So I was trying to push it on like real hard there, but it won't go on there. You actually just move it just a tad bit further to the right, and then it pops right on. That is a cool setup for taillights, dude. There's another one that's really intriguing. So we got these teeny tiny little slopes here. I'll zoom in on them. So we got these teeny tiny little slopes here, and then we've got a one stud at the very bottom, but it's not there, it's in the back, which is really different. Really different. That is cool. Oh, and there's another thing as well. So with these, they are together when you put them together, and I got a funny, sneaky suspicion. These are not made to be like taken back apart and played with. Granted, there's only, what, 2 sets, 3 sets of this anyway right now, so you'd have to buy a bunch of these to go make something else. That being said, they snap on, and I don't know if they're gonna snap off or not. So, not sure if they're made for play. I think they make the toy and then drive it around. After bags 2 and 3, we do have some spare parts sitting around now. So there we go. We've got those. I got a bowl around here somewhere, right? Found it. We're good to go. Yeah. Actually, I use bowls and plates whenever I'm building Lego sets. Granted, I usually do it at a table and not standing. By the way, my feet hurt. Yes, they do. They definitely do. I'm ready to go home. So I found a piece I really like. Check this out. These little plates at the very bottom are super tiny. So in Lego sets, those are like the same width almost, or the same like distance, like that. Thickness. Yeah, there we go. About the same thickness as the rest of the build, but this is a little bit different. It is bowing a little bit though, which does tend to happen if you've got a bunch of, like in Lego sets, if you have a bunch of plates, for example, that you put together, well, guess what? You're gonna run into problems and you're gonna run into bowing. And this is definitely bowing. So the tolerances are a little bit tight. A little bit tight. I hope that this stays together and doesn't warp over the years. So I'm gonna put it on my shelf and leave it there. Now that we're getting now near to the end, now that we are getting near the end, there you go. I wanted to kind of talk about a few details. I love that the steering wheel turns. I don't think this is minifig scale, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to be a model. But I wanted to bring you guys along and go over the last couple of these because there's some really interesting build techniques and ideas. I mean, it is still just insanely sturdy. I have not been delicate with this mod, and it is just doing great. What's I love? Like, fancy paper. We got fancy paper. Come on. Not only that, we have doors, which is really cool. I gotta see how to put these on. Looks like they're popping in from the outside. Nice. Oh, that's super easy. Boop, boop. Dunzo. That's it. That's like legit. It looks like it actually is supposed to be like that. That's great. Yeah, it's got a nice little place just to slide right in there. That's awesome. You just kick it out. Nice. Ah, it's super cool. All right. Couple more bits and bobs to go, and then we are all donezo, baby. This has been a fun build. I wanted to talk about this versus Lego, and if I would spend my money on this. And the answer is yes, obviously, because I paid for this. But more so than that, I'm not sure I would buy this over a Lego set if you want to, you know, the build to be the thing that you remember. And, oh, well, that's how you break that, huh? That's the first piece that's come off. It was just in the way, that's all. So, I'm not sure I would buy this over a Lego set. However, it is really interesting if you are like me, for example, and you've got a bunch of models on the wall, and it's kind of about the, you know, looking at it afterwards, but still like having a little bit of fun building it. That's definitely what this is for. Nothing's been bad. I have opinions on things, but nothing's been bad. And I think that is a really, really big thing to note is I've not been disappointed, upset, or irritated by any of the pieces, which has been okay. There's been some new pieces, which I've been a little interested in. Also, I don't know what this is. I haven't seen it, so maybe it goes with that. Who knows? One thing that has irritated me, though, is colors. The colors have been off. I don't know if you've noticed from there. The camera, of course, is going to change the color of what it looks like in real life as well. But the colors have been off by a bit. And it's not been fun to look at. So it is what it is. I'm going for the gold wheels here. I wanted to go with the silver ones because the model has the silver ones. But I don't know. The gold ones look cooler. So, as much as I want to put these beside each other, I think the gold rims just look kind of neat. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Also, don't these kind of look like the rims that came on the base model? What was it? The Lancer Evo 7? Lancer Evo 8? I think it was the Lancer Evo 8, which was in Too Fast, Too Furious. Anyway, it's like behind the scenes stuff that I remember from that. But I think we're going to go... do I want to go gold? I have no idea. I'm going silver, man. We're going silver, but it's because I'm going to put this on the shelf and leave it there. And I'm going to put the Hot Wheel car right beside it. So there's no point to not have them both right beside each other. Plus, the wheels don't look bad. It just is what it is. But this has been an interesting build for sure. It's... what's the best way to put this? There are some things that I would change with the instructions. There's really nothing I would change with the build itself. The build itself was fine. However, I think there were some of the things with the instructions that I would do differently and possibly in a different order. I think overall it's okay, but there were definitely a few things like the tail, for example. There were some instructions with that where I was like, what? A couple other pieces, the side builds here. So under here, we've got a couple like cheese slopes there. Well, the cheese slope goes on right beside another piece, but it shows both of them as if there's one. And there's another piece that kind of looks like those two together, which is really irritating because I was like, wait, did I get the wrong one? No, I didn't. Rolls pretty good. That's good. It's also chunky wheels. Yo, real quick. Hang on. Where's a Lego car? So I haven't built the brand new ones that have come out yet. I just haven't had the time. But here is a comparison. Holy cow. So on the right here, this is the Hot Wheels one. And on the left is the Lego wheel. They look to be about the same. The Lego wheel is actually a little bit larger overall. But look at that depth. Goodness. I mean, race car wheels are wider. But man. I'm going to assume this is the last piece. Just this wheel? Is that it? Is that our instructions? No. Oh man, I get to put a Hot Wheels car thing on the bottom. Oh, that's super cool. All right, so we got to figure this one out. So, oh god, it's metal. It's heavy. It's really heavy. So it looks like it's going to go in this way, I think. So we'll put that there. Yeah. And then snap that down. It could come off, and I think we use this tool to pull it off. But, yeah. That's it, dude. That's it. All right. Here's an interesting one as well. So, obviously, this is our build, and this is what we've got here. But it said, what is this? Stickers. Are there stickers in the book? I didn't even look. I refuse to put on stickers. I hate stickers on Lego sets. But, oh yeah, look at this. Here we go. So not only that, you can actually like put on your own stickers. Most models can be built one at a time. I don't know what that, I have no idea what that means. It wants me to take the wheels off. Is that it? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I see what it's doing here, showing you how to put the other ones on. And then it's showing which stickers go where. Interesting. And you kind of turn it into the race car. Although, I like the way it looks out because it looks like the Lego set. But you could turn it into a full-fledged race car. So it looks like the silver wheels are the ones that are kind of meant to go on it. But everything else is an option. Okay, I will hang on to this, but I won't use it because I don't want to.
Hey, all work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. The comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure. Stick around, let me hold it down, look at what we found. This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's a crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout. Stick around, with me hold it down, look at what we found. Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's a crown on me, wear it proud. What they was talking about. All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Quick to sever, however, whoever. Raining from above, we shooting down through your umbrella. Ay, getting fed up, nothing you could tell us. Snapping every shot I take, just wait till it develops. Stick around, let me hold it down, look at what we found. This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's a crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout. Stick around, let me hold it down, look at what we found. Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's a crown on me, wear it proud. Up they was talking about. Stick around, let me hold it down, look at what we found. From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. Stick around with me, hold it down, look at what we found. Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles. On the ground with me to the clouds, never coming down. That's a crown on me, wear it proud. What they was talking about.
So again, this is very, very different from anything else that I've done here. I wanted to give this a try, number one, because I wanted to build this. But number two, I felt because it's like a brand new line of like really cool looking cars, it looks fantastic. I thought maybe we could talk about it a little bit, compare it with Legos, and also see if there's any other like builds you guys want me to do. I have all of the new Speed Champion sets. So was that all 4 of them, I think? So if you want to see them, let me know. Also, all the Technic ones as well. The cars, anyway, the Technic cars, the car transporter gang, if you will. But this is cool. Hey, if you like this car, you can pick it up at Walmart or probably Amazon as well. Maybe, I assume. If I can, I'll put a link down below for you guys to check it out. If not, I apologize. Nonetheless, hey, thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Double check your notifications, that way you never miss videos like this one. This is not coming apart. Man, this thing is on there. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. I hurt myself.
To the bank, talk to him like all-star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout.